Hey, welcome to the couch. Downstairs, Steve's talking to a congressman, and they're talking a little about these FISA memos. And suddenly, do you hear about these text messages? Do you even talk about this, Ainsley? The text messages that the FBI lost? Can you imagine if the FBI was investigating us?
How convenient.
And we had text messages that we lost? Would that be acceptable? Right. So we'll talk about that. That's one of the big three, but don't get me off topic.
Okay.
OMB Director Mick Mulvaney will be with us. Mark Meadows. What a roster. RNC Chairperson Romney McDaniel, Jamie Colby, Brett Baer, Michael Goodwin. We're going to talk about the shutdown that's happening that could unwind right in the middle of the show. We think there's going to be a meeting at noon, so we'll get indications if they're going to end this lockdown at least until February 6th. And by the way, we shouldn't have a lockout because they agree on the budget. This is about the budget. They don't agree on immigration, and that should be immigration. The FBI mysteriously forgets to preserve Peter Strzok and Lisa Page text messages, some of which have more been exposed. Doesn't make them look good, makes them look terrible. But how bad were the ones that were lost? And Trump, his poll numbers are in. It's been a year since he's been in office. He might have to cancel his trip to Davos. But guess what's going up? Confidence in the economy. Guess what's going down? The gap on the generic poll between Democrats and Republicans come midterm. It's now down to 6 points. It was as high as 17. So something out there is helping Republicans. It must be tax reform. It could be the confidence in the overall economy. Although the president's personal approval rating is about 36%. You know what I think about that? The same thing as I do about the election. A lot of people just don't want to say they support him, but they do. But we'll see. He does have to have a better second year than first year. And that's a quick look at what's happening. Do you have anybody
Allison
say
can do
anything?
two things at once. She's telling Liz to take the book and taping you at the same
Yeah,
time.
there's the book.
Is this live? Oh, there's
Yeah.
Brian's book. I haven't read it. You should. It's excellent.
I'm going to Hampton Roads in Virginia, and I'm going to speak at Regent.
Not to be confused with the Hamptons.
Right. Which
Okay.
on
You would be an elitist.
right. I'm not.
So
But
now you're going to Hampton Roads?
Yeah,
What is
go-
Hampton Roads?
Hampton Roads, Virginia. It's
Virginia
where-
Beach.
That's a city
it's
in
Virginia
Virginia. Oh,
Beach.
Virginia Beach. Navy SEALs. Love
Right.
that area.
Yeah.
Maybe some of them will come say hi.
We're hoping.
Yeah.
Yes.
And actually, if they come to the book signing, you're giving, if they have a military ID, a free extra copy. Like they buy a book, they get a book.
That's nice.
Right.
Buy one, get one free if
Right.
you're military.
Maybe
Nice.
Ainsley will throw in her book.
Who came up with that idea? It wasn't him. I keep trying to say during this furlough and government shutdown, he should give me a salary.
Which is
But he won't
interesting.
do it.
Yeah, I just don't see the angle on that. I'm just. Anybody say anything important?
Lots of.
See, this is why I get mad when you take a day off. Who do I get to joke around with?
I don't really joke around. I'm receiving end of your
Oh,
barbs.
yeah, you don't.
I'm
You're
really-
such a serious man all the time.
Kathleen wants to know: does your wife think you're as hilarious as I do?
It's a tough
Kathleen.
question.
I think Dawn, that's what keeps their marriage together probably is humor, right? Everyone wants a man that's funny. Probably because Dawn does everything.
I'm gonna have to ask Dawn.
Probably because Dawn does everything, including give the staff Christmas gifts. We get Christmas gifts every year that says,
Oh my
love
God.
Dawn Kilmeade. So Brian doesn't give us gifts.
Dawn insists that it does not say that.
So does.
It does?
Next year. In about 11 months.
Right.
I'm going to bring in the card.
Would you do that?
Yeah.
All right, because I don't believe
I
it.
totally will. You got to wait 11 months. But I promise it's
Right.
worth it.
Did anybody else say anything to me?
Martha says, "Fly Eagles fly." What are your thoughts on the
Did
Super
anyone
Bowl
say anything
picks?
to me? Oh my God.
Well, I think that number one, I can't believe Jacksonville threw that in the street in the fourth quarter. They stopped playing football. They tightened up. There was no. If I was a coach, I would have run over there to the offensive line. Listen, we're trailing by 4. We're up by 3. Don't worry, hold the line. This is what we're doing. Instead, I just watched the team knuckle under, thinking to themselves, I can't stop them. But you should have been able to stop them. Gronkowski was out. Edelman's been out all year. Amendola stepped up brilliantly. But you really had 1.5 weapons in Cooks as a wide receiver, an average running game, a great offensive line, and a tremendous quarterback. But you are the Jacksonville Jaguars with all this young talent. So I was really disappointed to see them not let it go at the end and put all this pressure on their very average quarterback.
April wants to know: are you wearing your green tie for the Eagles?
Oh. No, I was just trying to look at this and think to myself, how do I bring some color to it? But I realized at the end, the tie got too fat. This is almost like a 2005,
Okay.
right?
What
Is it too
about what's
fat?
going on with Colby
You're
Bonds?
concerned about fat ties.
What are they doing? You sent me those.
I really wrestle with ties.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people says that tie in honor of Philly. Anyway, also
Yeah.
lots of hashtags release the memo.
Really?
Yeah, we're going to talk about that.
And
I'm not
then
just going to talk about the
Miss
shutdown.
Holzbottom's
We'll have a lot of
quiet.
breaking
We're gonna
news throughout
give
the
the
show.
gloves
Tad
to
program, other
How is
people
that
on the
going?
Hill.
Absolutely. All right, see you on radio.
That's awesome.